Come up. Yeah, anyone can come up. No fancy spell, Greg. Not yet. It's okay. There's like a parental warning. Hey, come on. We're live from the Castletown Metropolitan Stadium. Just checking our buttons that we're functioning for you. Yep, that's it. The sound is working clearly. So I'll just share the link on the socials, Castletown Facebook page. Please subscribe, sign up, check all the news and information, not just from the men's teams, but we've got ladies, juniors, all your latest information, all kept in freshly, up to date on your Castletown Facebook page. So, the visitors, it is the Silverburn Derby, of course. And it's Combi. We're going to be filming the Stiffs this Saturday because we had a bit of a tale at Marown. We'll come to that soon. So let's just run through the Malew team in goal. Aaron Richardson. Along the back, we've got Callum Berry, Jeff Moore, Darren Kay, Nigel Goldsmith. Coming up the field, Dan, looks like Bailey, Oliver Barry, Joel Clegg, Nathan Archibald. Number 10, Nathan Hamilton. Look out for Nathan. I was having a chat with him earlier on. Number 9, Geordie Kripner. On the bench, Finn Carter, Jamie Comish, Eamon McDade and Jamie Kelly. So it's a full team, a full squad, and it has to be because it is one of the local derbies that these local teams aim to win. Castletown, let's just swing the camera over there. They're just getting ready, this bright sunshine. We've got Aaron Field in the goal. Ollie Shearer, Charlie Palmer, Harry Hinks, Keane Cottam, Ash Shansbury, Adam Roberts, Baby Glover, number 10. Ollie Lee, 11. Craig Batty at number 7. And Connor Thompson, number 3. On the bench, we've got Tom Collister, Ben Shaw, Ben Anderson, and Fingal Watson. So we've got a few players who are here back on their university break. So strengthening the Castletown squad who are playing in blue. Just see Connor Thompson there, just getting his shooting sights in. Adam Roberts as well. Just there. So I think a lot of the players are back from college for the Christmas break, and they're just turning out for the beloved Castletown team. So it'll take me a while just to get used to the numbers. Normally, you see, we're doing the first team, but this week we've got a change of tack because we did make our way to Malew and everything was set up. We had the television all ready. We had the Total Build TV tower was going to be there, giving us an excellent view over the round pitch, but last minute the ref said no. And I'm afraid we all headed back down south due to a wet pitch. So it was a shame because the Castletown team were up for it, and I think Malew were looking a little bit frightened. Because they did say, I overheard some of the players saying, these Castletown teams are keen as mustard. These Castletown players love it and love to play, and after the Christmas break and all the training that they've done, they were all fit and ready to give it some stick over there in Crosby. But the pitch, it was just a little bit damp in the corners, and the referee, she took a survey, went and trotted around a bit and found everything a little bit wet, a little bit squelchy, and said, no, I'm afraid it's not going to happen. So number 9, who's that? Let's have a look. So that's Geordie Krippner. I think his brother. I think he plays in the first team. Is it Kieran? A handy player. So here we go. Let's get the camera in action and see what this local derby brings, with Thompson just heading the ball out for a throw as Malew will be looking to take the honours in this local derby. So not too familiar with the names because normally we're covering the first team. So in the keeper's position, we've got Aaron Field, who's normally playing out. You'll be familiar with that. He's got an excellent kick on him though. That's good. Roberts is just under a little bit of pressure. Shearer, great play there. Charlie Palmer, who is away at, is it Lancaster University? Castletown pressing forward, and the keeper is going to be put under pressure with a penalty in the first few minutes. The referee, Aaron Raby, as in absolutely no doubt that there was a handball, and Baby Glover is stepping up, the number 10, like the Argentinian blue Maradona, and the ball is safely put into the back of the net, and Castletown are 1-0 up within minutes of the kick-off. So there we have it. Get up here. Oh, come on. Listen, I can't I'm actually asking Adam Kinvig here for some reason, who's now scared. He's scared. We need some. You need some of your expertise. Sainsbury pushing forward. Castletown pressing ahead, looking very positive. Thompson is going to easily capture the ball. Shearer. Glover trying to release Shearer, who's hopefully going to get the ball over. Nice bit of skill there. Opportunities present themselves for Castletown, and it's a shot on goal and nearly just squeezed through. That was out for a corner, they claim, but no, the keeper is under a little bit of pressure with only a few minutes gone in this match at the Castletown Metropolitan Stadium. Chance for Malew to regroup after that. A little bit of a surprise, I think, the penalty just coming so early. So let's have a look who we've got up front. So number 7, just checking the team sheet, Oliver Barry, and then it's Dan Bailey, number 6. Hinks collecting the ball, not quite thinking about playing it up from the back. It's just a big hoof up the middle of the field, and Nigel Goldsmith just happens to collect it, but it's a bit of ping pong with the ball bouncing back and forth, and referee spots an infringement, and Malew are in possession. So having a look around the team, Dan Bailey looks quite a unit there up front. Seems to be a carbon copy of Nigel Goldsmith, really, who's fluffed his lines. Bit of a Mickey taking from the Castletown Massive who are watching today. Good interception there from Jeff Moore there, who's an experienced player there, just the number 3 who's playing their left back. Roberts is pushing forward. Roberts with the ball. Castletown pressing forward, and it's a bit of a comedy of errors at the moment, and the referee is examining the game closely, thinking about a free kick, but not quite giving it. So Craig Batty was in amongst the action there. Thompson looking to get the ball over, not getting the height, but nobody seems to be settling down into playing good football at the moment. Ollie Lee playing number 11, and we've got Ollie Shearer on that back 3 as Castletown are playing a attacking formation at the moment. Pressing forward. Got that comfort of the early penalty and 1-0. That was a handball that the referee missed, but the ball goes out of play for a Malew throw. So Dan Bailey there, pushing the ball forward. Castletown in possession again. Glover there, looking to that was pretty poor there from Ollie Lee. Had an opportunity there. The dive wasn't too convincing for me. Glover not quite connecting with the plan, and Malew in possession as Charlie Palmer comfortably collects the ball and supplies the keeper. And the ball is now pressing forward, and another miscue there from Malew, and the ball goes out for a throw in. So Adam Roberts, I think he must be back from his studies, just furnishing the Castletown team with some skill. He's a very competent player. Hinks. Ollie Lee there. He's been given opportunities. A nice little turn of skill, but he's dispossessed. And the ball goes out for a Castletown throw. Field not quite put under any real pressure there. So it's quite good to connect with some of the players that we followed closely in the seasons gone by. Keane Cotton. Roberts is in the attack there in a Castletown corner. So pushing up there, we've got Sainsbury. Let's see who's going to be fancying themselves. We've got Hinks. He's on the hunt. Should have been playing in the Maroon game today, as a number of players were suddenly released at the last minute. Corner, keeper under pressure, and manages to clear it over the bar. Good play. Very tricky corner, and you've got the sunshine putting Aaron Richardson into action there. He punches the ball over the bar, and the corner is now on the stadium side, the grandstand side, shall we say. So bright sunshine might cause a little bit of confusion as the ball is put wide by Thompson. There's a bit of moisture in the air. We don't really want this. We've had a little bit of our TV gantry blown away in the storm, so we haven't got as much protection as usual. Richardson not really making the clearance. Sainsbury not quite connecting with Lee, but Driver manages to get involved in a tackle that doesn't quite pay off, and Malew are in possession. So encouragement from Nigel Goldsmith to urge his players to call for the ball, but again the clearance is not quite getting there, and Oliver Barry, number 7. Good play from Castletown now with Shearer on that right flank, not quite finding Roberts. So funny all day today. I thought we were going to be promised dry weather, but it's just a little shower around, which is annoying for the tower, because over the winter we had over the Christmas break we had some of our protective boarding, shall we say, is blown away. So we're a little bit exposed on this western side. Good kick from the keeper this time. No problem for Hinks, but I think it's either Bailey or Goldsmith. They seem to be separated at birth, identical twins, but not quite happening for Ollie Lee. So we've got Craig Batty, number 7, just catching him there. I don't think I've seen a great deal of Craig on the field of play whilst being doing the broadcast, so it's good to get to know our town players and the effort that they put in. A bit of mud on Thompson's head there. I thought it was a new tattoo, but no, it's not quite that. And the ball, Hinks has a thump. Roberts, he's going to try and find Batty, and Ollie Lee not getting the ball. Glover is kind of dancing around the penalty area, and the ball is just headed wide by, I think, is that Cottam? Yeah, Cian Cottam, who did make some first team appearances last year. So let's see what's happening in the world of social media and things. Twitter, or X, is very busy at the moment. I don't know about you, local news. Everything is about being an expert on how to design a boat. I did laugh this week when we had is he the chair? No, is he the managing director, chief exec or something? And he was saying, well, we had a consultation and the Manx public voted for a bigger boat and they got one. So it's almost like saying, okay, it might not meet the needs because it's got windage. Is it high windage? That's a new word I've learned this week, windage. So this is like the high-sidedness of the new boat. And maybe it's not quite up to scratch. I doubt it, though. I can't imagine that anyone would, spend 80 million quid and design the wrong boat for the seas of the Isle of Man. But your bright sparks and social media and people that you might have a pint with and what have you, they're saying, well, hang on, the Irish sea ferries are going across all the time and using Haitian port as well. So it's a bit of an anomaly, as they say. Watch this space. I think there's more to come. If you're ever really short of things to do at lunchtime, between 12 and 1, I like to listen to the Old Man in Line. It's hilarious. Same people phoning in, but all credit to them. Some of them do their own work. So a bit of a shower. Not doing us any favours whatsoever. If it gets any worse, I'll have to put the equipment away, but hope not, because we've had a reasonably entertaining game so far. Good to see the first teamers down supporting the Combi. You might have heard Adam Kinvig in the background there shouting and going on about stuff, but he refuses to come up into the tower. I don't know why. Shame really, bit of a character. I believe he's in the market for a tractor, or selling a tractor maybe, who knows. Here we go. Saved by the keeper. Glover not quite connecting as quick as he wanted to, and the keeper just palming it off. And this rain, why are we getting rain that isn't in the forecast? It's just beyond me, the weather at the moment. Thompson, bit of experience in the team, pushing it forward. Driver is offside. I think that's a fair call. I spoke to the referee, Aaron Raby, who is the brother of Callum. So Aaron, I think he played for Pulrose United and Onken, I think, in a playing career that was distinguished, shall we say, and has that urge, he loves his football, he plays in the veterans, and he's one of the players that recognised that he'd given a lot, or got a lot from Manx football, and he wanted to give something back, and with his brother attended the refereeing course. So I had a chat with him. Seems level-headed. I remember his brother Callum officiated in one of the games. I think it must have been in the last few months, certainly this season. And I got to say, I was really impressed with his attitude and his control on the game. And so far, Aaron, he seems to be pacing himself well, and seems to be on top of it, really. The game's flowing quite well. That's Charlie Palmer to Batty, to Glover. Pressing forward, a shot on goal, and keeper Aaron manages to contain it quite safely. Shearer just glancing it to safety. I think this little shower is easing off now. That was really annoying for me. Does my head in. We need to get our tower fully waterproofed up here. Must put that in for the committee business when they have a meeting. So a bit of interplay there. Glover doesn't quite move very quickly, but he seems to be in the right place. Malew under pressure, bit of a scythe. Ollie making things happen in the Malew penalty area, where they do seem to be at 6s and 7s. They're not really seeing anything that's going to cause too much of a threat. So Batty is going to take the corner. Ollie Lee drawing a few players out. Driver getting contact with the ball. Again, right place, right time. Seems to have a good football sense. Shearer will just put this out. Casual as you like. So, back four looks good at the moment. Those back players, I can just see now in a line. Thompson, Sainsbury, Hinks, Charlie Palmer, Ollie Shearer would be good enough for the first team, that's for sure. Aaron Field in the goal. Now, I've missed out on this story because he's a handy defender who can hit the ball. So maybe with Ryan not being available, who knows? Didn't quite get the update, but Ollie Lee is now sprinting forward, and is he going to release the ball? No, he's going all the way. Is he just going to take it all the way himself? And he puts it wide. Perhaps just got a little bit, I wouldn't say greedy, but there was a simple side foot there to the right. So, I think there's probably only about half an hour gone, I don't know, 20 minutes if that. But Castletown have certainly had 80% of the play, maybe more. Won't be any problem for Field, as Hinks options galore present themselves, no doubt. To Batty. Cottam finding Thompson, trying to find Roberts, and the ball will get its way to Shearer, who would like to see Shearer up there because he can bang them in. No question about that. I would have him in a forward position. in this, the Silverburn Derby. Doesn't matter what level of play it is, there's a lot of local honours at stake here. Shearer is pressing forward, and good play from the Malew defence. Shearer showing his experience and expertise. Good player, do rate him. I think he's handy and he can go up front if there's a shortage on the attacking formation. Big kick downfield, no problem for Hinks. There we go, Cottam to Batty. Ollie Lee taking the ball forward. He's got a bit of confidence from that big run that he did before. Kiss of death, he was dispossessed, and the ball is just put out of play there a little bit carelessly. Thompson is going to take the throw. Batty, who seems to be very active on the pitch, had a little push in the back there, but no problem for him. Harry Hinks will be looking at hoofing the ball forward, trying to find Glover, but doesn't quite make it. So a bit of frustration creeping in with the Malew team. That's Callum Berry, who's got a... if you're ever a fan of 1980s pop, there's a bit of Lamal going on there. Callum Berry, but opportunity for Malew, but not taken. Frustration there as Charlie Palmer cleared up, and referee is just blowing for an infringement there as Keane Cottam is had a little knock. Booted in bright orange, Aaron Field, who's got a good foot on him really. Left footer, that's it. He's normally the left back. Well, Thompson a little bit sloppy there, and good call from the referee, and a right call too. That was clearly offside. But some sparks of life from the Malew team. I think most of these lads are based in Ballasalla, aren't they, by the looks of things? Good setup though, good team atmosphere with Malew. Thompson crossing over, but no problem for the keeper, is it? Or yeah, he's had a second bite of the cherry and got hold of the ball. The keeper's been quite competent actually. So Aaron Richardson, I don't really know too much about him. He's quite a portly individual. That stature, I don't really know how he fits, but Malew, opportunity. That was Nathan Archibald putting the keeper Aaron Field under massive pressure there, and forces an absolutely world-class save. Well played, Aaron Field. So I said there were some signs of life from this Malew team, and there it was. It was a first proper attempt on goal, and almost a certainty. And he's here again, and it's an amazing save, and it's the cat Field. Quite remarkable. Saves it onto the bar. So there we go. That was, I think it's on 25 minutes, so we'll have a look at that. We've never had scenes like it. Remarkable. It's great. It's great to be here, and we actually know that Adam Kinvig is taking lessons. He's making notes on how to perform as a keeper for the town. Could someone just screen record that? We'd have a save of the season already in the can. We could do the awards ceremony now. And ball goes out for a corner. So we had a bit of a break from the football with all the rain and what have you. But if you do look up on the YouTube channel, you'll see that on Boxing Day we covered the Camag from St John's, just on the field there by Tynwald Hill. What's the name of the field? There's a name, isn't there? Something like the Parade Field or something like that. But yeah, we had a good time there. North v the South, and we had Manx commentary from Peter Cannell, who is totally fluent in the Manx Gaelic language. So thank you, Peter, for that, and Culture Vannin for all the coverage that you're giving that. As Thompson presses forward and the ball is looking for Glover, and he's not going to make it in time as the keeper just captures it and pulls the ball to the ground. That was a great bit of play from Malew. Richardson there. He's having quite a good game so far. Shearer is just under a bit of pressure there, but he's passing to Charlie Palmer, who has a choice of Sainsbury, and Sainsbury not quite connecting with Batty. And just that, there just seems to be a little bit of exposure on this right flank for Malew, and they seem to sense that. The number 9, let's just check on the team list who that is for Malew. Geordie Krippner, isn't it? So yeah, he's fairly rapid, can move quick. Fingal Watson on the ball. Thinking about options when they fell asleep there a little bit, but Cottam has absolutely served it up on a silver salver, but it just a little bit too ambitious, I think, is the word. Oh, here we go. Fingal Watson through now. He's they're having a bit. He's going to pass it back to Watson, no, and that was. Watson still manages to be in possession, and the ref has made the right call by slowing it down with handball, because possession was going back towards Castletown. Tried to play the advantage, but not to be. So good performance so far from the referee. That is Aaron Raby. So maybe Castletown a little bit too relaxed there, not quite acute enough, not quite quick enough really up front. There's some big holes appearing in the Malew defence, and ball out of play. Malew throw. Shearer pushing forward. Shearer, is he going to win the race against that Malew number 3? Is it Jeff Moore? Oh, that was unfortunate really from Ollie. I think he got his just his timing wrong there. Nigel Goldsmith there, number 5. Motivating the team. Very similar to Dan Bailey at number 6. They kind of look the same. It's same shape, dark hair, ponytail. Just the numbers that can tell the difference. Adam Roberts there, dispossessed by Moore. Sainsbury pressing forward. Batty finding Watson. Watson just taking the ball a little bit too far. He could have had a shot on goal there, really. I think it's only a matter of time before that goalkeeper should be put under pressure a little bit more. Pressing forward. Ridiculous ball there. That was a little bit too ambitious there. Cottam pushing forward. Glover, is he going to get the ball? No. So, I think the quality of the football is perhaps a little bit to be desired. You know, let's be straight about this. Castletown are 1-0 up with a very fortuitous penalty. It was the right decision, but 1-0 up, and it's kind of taking the steam out of the game at the moment. Looking around, we've got a good turnout here. Got Patty, the club chairman. Must be relieved of his chores for the afternoon. Oh, that's good news. We will have some commentary. Patty will be coming up in the second half, so we can share the latest news from the town. Cottam is finding Thompson, who controls it beautifully. Cottam's had a good game. I do like his style, and he's found the feet of Roberts there as he made it to the byline, and it's just scooped over. Watterson is trying to keep the ball in, and Batty is teed up, but the ref spoils the party, and the ball is deemed to be out of play. So the pasties are going to be heating up. It's a little bit chilly up here. There's quite a big crowd. I look round and the grandstand is busy. Our team in the kitchen will be churning out the coffees. Cottam seems to be gliding around, looking quite confident. I do like his style. Shearer, far too strong, but he's just made a little bit of an error there as he's allowed the Malew forwards to progress. But Charlie Palmer finding Watterson. Watterson is looking for the ball through for Glover, who is ahead on goal, and he's going to have a shot, and it's dragged wide, as that left foot just went into slow motion as the thoughts of glory drifted into his mind as the ball did everything but hit the target. It's coming though. It's come and go. Good play from Cottam and Watterson. Great to see the link up. Sainsbury reading the game beautifully. Bringing the ball forward, looking for Glover. Sainsbury's picked it up, and Batty just dispossessed at that last second, and the ball goes out for a corner. So Blues looking menacing. Should have been an FA Cup trip to Marown today, but the pitch was deemed unsuitable at the very last minute. The referee spoiled the party because we were certainly up for the game today. Oh, Watson just puts it wide. So we've got a few of our regulars there just getting to the getting the pasties in before anyone else, I think. They've seen enough, maybe. Temperature's dropping. Richardson. Thompson. And no problem for Field. Now, what's Field going to do? He's going to give it to Charlie. Good choice, Charlie Palmer, bringing it up. Plenty of room, reading the game. Finding Sainsbury with a great ball. Sainsbury through to Glover. Is the ball going to come across? Parried away. Good play from Town. Very risky play from the Malew defender, but it's finding Watson and it's cleared off the line. And it's ding-dong and it's out for a corner. So Cottam there, reacting quickly. And the Town are on the hunt for goal number 2. There's no question about that. I think they can sense that just having that one goal cushion isn't enough. Let's try and get 2 against this tiring Malew team. Roberts to Sainsbury. Sainsbury's going to feed it down the corner, hopefully, to Batty. It's not offside. Batty not quite getting the result that he wants. And Sainsbury close in on the action as he'll be taking another throw and finding Thompson. Ball is just not quite under his control. Thompson, is he going to take the throw because he's a regular thrower of the ball? But no, Sainsbury is looking out for Watson. And the referee identifies that there was an infringement there. Callum Berry, he of the Limahl style. Sainsbury, beautiful ball over, and it's carefully put in by Driver, and Castletown are 2 up, and that was a nicely worked goal. Beautiful cross, and Driver, as we've said before in the commentary, he seems to find the right place at the right time, but not quite at the right speed, but he's managed to just bop it in the back of the net, and he's on the score sheet, and Malew are 2-0 down in the Silverburn derby. Can't be any problem here for Thompson to calls for a bit of a talking to with the ref there, as doesn't see any major infringement, just with an unfortunate bit of clattering of ankles. Field, he's got a handy left foot, if you could call it that. He can't half hit it. Hinks, Batty, he had a bit of time there, but Cottam going for the spectacular, but he's got the skill, he's got the timing, and he's got the right foot to get the ball. I fancy him for a goal this game. If I was going to be on my little betting app, I'd be going, what would the forecast be for this? What would the forecast be? Is it going to be, 4-5-0 to Castletown? Cottam is going to be the next goal scorer. What odds would you have on that? Not trying to encourage gambling, but, you've got to bet safely and all that, but it is good fun. I do enjoy it, of course, and big games on tomorrow for the FA Cup across in the English Football League. Major game tomorrow. Big team Luton hosting the mighty Bolton Wanderers. And then if you fancy some lesser interesting football, I think you got Liverpool. Is it away at Arsenal? by God, Arsenal are playing so bad at the moment. 2 defeats on the bounce, was it? Saka should be getting sacked. Good fun though, the football. Good talking point. Great to go and watch when you're in your local pub. Support your local business. And Batty playing well there. So I've not seen Batty on the pitch before, but he's certainly holding his own. I like his movement. He seems to be following the game closely. And the ball is coming back for Hinks to propel forward, as we must just have a few minutes to go before half time is called by the referee, Aaron Raby, who's a joiner apparently. So if his workmanship is as good as his refereeing, I'd recommend him. So far so good on the game. Any comments, of course, please let us know. Put them in the box. Batty is heading forward. He's going to have a crack on goal, and he just doesn't quite get hold of it, but he's certainly got a taste for putting it in the back of the net. So I've got a big turnout down here. I'm counting round. Good crowd. They've come down to the town, Combi style. Now, you may have seen in our social media, of course, Castletown has got a rather well-furnished bar and clubhouse, and we've got a pool table and a dartboard. Good one from Sainsbury. Roberts is just going to pick this up, and is he going to get a chance to get the ball over? Batty not quite connecting, but it's coming, boys. Yeah, we've got the dartboard and the pool table, so it's a proper little setup here now at town. The lads, I'm sure the lasses, the ladies' teams will be enjoying a bit of social in and around the games. Amazing, wasn't it? The darts this week. Luke Littler, the 16-year-old, very modest, intelligent, big star ahead. But every time I looked at his face, I kept seeing the father of one of our first team players staring at me. Guy who comes and watches every game. Bit of a Luke alike, so to speak. But I'll let you work that one out. So there we have it. It's half time. And what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to switch off the transmission and then switch it on again, because sometimes we do get these little glitches on the live stream, don't we? So see what happens. Catch up later. I'll just do a bit of a check on the sound and what have you. There's a bit of a delay on this for a few seconds. Oh dear, let's do